Shout out to Sonic for jumping out of a moving vehicle. Wait, how did we get back to...
I hate
How did the
Eggman.
egg carrier move, like,
Where's this?
all of 3 feet between all that?
It's very slow.
But, like...
It was in hold
Because
position.
he started at Mystic Ruins, right? He started above
It could have done a loop, you don't know.
That is true. Very true.
Or, I don't know, I'm giving boring answers. I'm
It's
giving
the Enchilada Temple.
Let's look at...
I'm ignoring what you're saying. Speaking of weird hills to die on,
Go on.
I find it very strange that people, the meme app
I think it's
Imgur,
trying to
right?
show me something.
Yes.
Very frequently I will see comments that are like, oh, Imgur used to be cool because we could see titties all the time. I'm like,
Why are you going there for it? Right? Like, not you, but like
I
most
know,
people.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I just gave up today and I was like, I actually like responded to someone, this is a very weird hill to die on. You can look at porn anytime.
It's easier to find porn. Like, what, do they just enjoy that every once in a while there it is?
Just join a Discord server with your friends and be like, send me porn.
That's also true. Did I tell you... Am I allowed to talk about this? Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't
I'm
have to
allowed
message me
to
'cause-
legally.
Oh, okay, you mean to me.
Yeah.
NDA stuff, gotcha.
No. More of am I socially allowed to?
Oh. You want to message me?
I'll. No, I didn't know the people that are involved. It's more of it just digs into more background of who I am, and I'm like, yeah, I can talk about it. I'll have to scrub
Change
the
the
facts
names.
a little bit. So no, I didn't know the people. Like,
Oh.
long story short, I was in a place that had multiple like group project things going on.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. At my school, we had a lot of group projects going on.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that was just kind of the nature of the school. Is all the time you're doing a group project or four. And Slack was usually used, and you just be at the common workplace at the school, and you just open it up like, okay, here's Slack, here's my team stuff. And one team in particular had a few people that were just sending each other porn links through the work chat at the school. And there are other people in like the groups that they were in that were like, hey, I didn't sign up for what you're doing. What are you doing? I'm sitting in class taking notes and keep an eye on this in case something comes up, and you're sending this. Why?
Yeah, that's not very acceptable.
No, it's really fucking weird in a number of ways. Again,
that
just
button
get a
skip I did?
Discord. It was pretty good. It was pretty fancy. I'll
Thank you.
give you that.
Thank you.
I was still in shock of what I remembered was all.
Yeah, it's there's a place and a time for most things. Being hateful, not one of them, except for towards
True.
video games. Like you can be like, oh, I don't like Sando because
There's a
he
difference between
phased."
not liking a product and being hateful towards a people, right? Like,
Yeah.
if anyone can't figure that out, I don't know, man. Go back to school.
Oh shit.
You just...
What I did is if you spin dash and jump and then jump again, sometimes like I pressed B in air, so it does that.
trying to cheese it again.
I could easily cheese it, but I just
On
did
the
that.
enchilada... Ah, fuck, I messed up the joke. Enchilada temple.
The Enchilada Temple is very sacred,
Give me the dunce
but
cap.
only to Sonic gamers. You clearly are not a Sonic gamer. I haven't seen you hold a Sonic in a long time.
God, gamers... Oh, we talked about gamer term. I think on the last Sonic we talked about the term gamer.
Yeah, probably, but
It's
we can
both
bring it up again.
terrible and also, I don't think empowering is the right word, but there's something about, like, reading, like, only gamers. And I'm like, is this going to be a good post or a bad post? It's one of the extremes.
It's usually terrible.
I shouldn't say games. I should say more of, like, just game things in general.
One of my
When I saw... What? Go on.
one of my favorite things is I'm not a gamer because I love video games. I'm a gamer because I hate women and minorities.
I think I remember Flob had that as like a meme.
Yep. I think I sent it to you too.
I think so. That one is funny. You do see that a lot in like weird fucking blogs, not blogs, forums. It's like, why are you here?
Why are you being racist? Why do the problem I have with calling myself the G word is that I have to associate with people like that.
We have to just use gamer. Who knows if in the future, like, someone...
Oh, you know what? That is actually that could be perceived as an incredibly racist term.
Yeah, we can't use that.
No. I mean, like, there is actually already a G word.
Oh, well, let's not even approach that then.
Yeah.
Being online is hard.
Yeah. Like, do you know how many fucking... I had to look at the most disgusting list of words the other day, and I'm not done yet.
You were mentioning that. I was gonna assist, and then I didn't.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
I just gotta finish it. I should ask Quartz for his, because he said he did the same thing. That'd probably just save me time from being disappointed further in humanity. But it is
for
impressive.
anyone that's confused, it's just a list of band terms that we gotta make.
Yeah, it's for the Twitch.
But people are really good at inventing new terms when they're out of terms, right? And like there is a reality.
You're saying? Teleport.
Yeah, not bad.
Or at the end.
There is a reality of like you can't stop the speech by getting rid of all the words, but I'm going to do what I can in my area to say, well, fuck you, find a new term then, fucker. I'll just ban it.
I love how he makes the spin dash sound effect, but doesn't do anything.
You know, his feet are going fast.
Whoa.
Also, it turns out the onion layer thing that was for the
A
feet
mural.
thing I was talking about last time was a mod.
Ah. So this whole time.
So they lied. It wasn't there the whole time.
Liars. And look at that thing go.
I can't be too.
Oh, too bright. Too bright.
I
too
couldn't.
bright.
I couldn't go for the full wizard
I don't
roar.
blame you.
It's late.
It's yeah.
I love how his little
all-
crystal band is always the same lighting.
What's this place?
And his teeth.
Where am
And
I?
his teeth.
This is really weird.
Oh, not as bad
gets
as
that dental
Amy's fucking red teeth in Sonic Adventure 2 battle.
It's haunting.
Yeah, and then you fix it, and then you're like, oh, she does have teeth.
Man, we never like. It is hard to learn the dichotomy. It's not the word I'm looking for. The fusion between gameplay and narrative, just with moving around, and nothing explains it more than Sonic of fade to bright white, pop in, have shiny teeth, zoom forward for a moment, just casually watch this fire, and
I
kind
love
of
how
vibe in the
Takal
background.
also like very clearly is addressing you in a lot of scenes, but nobody else does.
It's weird, dude.
Like she's just having these hallucinations. Imagine how fucking validated she is as Light Ball,
What was
knowing that you're
all
coming.
about? I don't think I'm dreaming here.
You know?
Yeah, finally.
Oh boy, it's Eggman going to his secret Eggman tower.
What's he doing
There
here?
he goes.
Oh, never mind. This time I'll get him
Man.
good.
I want to talk about the Guilty Gear Strive beta now.
Mention Octopimp. Funny.
I did, yeah. You got a voice acting role, and like I think you and I both mentioned it. Oh no,
That's his
it's
counter.
not with a roommate of mine. It's his character's counter.
Wow, this place is a lot different. The mods.
Yeah, good work to Octopimp. I don't know his stuff or him too well at all.
I know
but
he does
from what
fighting
I've
games,
seen
and I think
of
he
him,
likes God Hand.
He does like God Hand a lot. That's one of the things I saw him in. Every once in a while, I see him brought into a few things I watch. I mean, over the course of like 10 years, so.
Yeah.
But he always seems like a really chill guy.
There is the distinct sound of a drill. Like a dentist drill in this music.
No, I hear it.
Oh, you're hearing it too? It's not just me going crazy?
No, yeah, no, it's in there. I know it. I know it all too well.
Trying to get rid of all these so I can start from the beginning. Just... Oh,
Nah, it's fair, it's fair.
Tragedy.
Yeah, that whole sequence for some reason reminded me of Rocket Robot on Wheels.
That's a game we could do on stream.
I would love to. I would love to shit on it. I love that game. I want to make fun of it.
You want to join me on like when you get to your new place, or we get to the new place? I don't know what the plan is yet.
Dude, I fucking wish I goddamn it. To believe me.
You know,
Just
I feel like they made this level too wide.
I'm okay with it. There's also reality of the first level you play might not be the first one they made, and vice versa, right?
That's true.
Like this, they could have made this way too wide, and they're like, yeah, we made a mistake. We gotta make another one that's not like that. Or it's the opposite case, and they did go in make them in the order that they appear. For
later
some
parts
reason.
of this level are also smaller, so I'm wondering if it's just like a way to make you feel claustrophobic later on.
I mean, okay, excuse me.
Look at this.
The other thing with the Eggman part is that I'm pretty sure it was planned to be an entirely different level. Like the
This
music's
level?
different, the layout's different. Yeah, like what we're in right here was way different from what you were in before.
Yeah. There's a lot of sections like that in this game.
Yes, and I believe that is also the case. I believe they scrapped a lot of ideas together, or they didn't. In which case, I'm wrong. But like, I can see this being a very, I guess here.
Oh, I'm outside the tube. Am I playing in? Okay, I am
there we
playing
go.
in the tube.
Anyways, Guilty Gear Strive. It was a lot of fun. I really liked it.
That's good.
So, there's a situation here where there's like a good number of people that are new to fighting games getting into it these days.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of them.
Yes.
And I can't help but feel like I'm a problem.
Why do you say that?
Because it's very obvious that certain games are tailoring themselves to fit more for like my sort of situation.
Where
Right,
you haven't
like
been
even-
playing for 30 years?
Where I haven't been playing since, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And I'm just kind of like, I played Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball was really good at it. They're like, hey, do you really not know what you're doing? Hit the punch button and you'll get a decent-ish combo in.
I mean, that's how it was in Skullgirls. It was basically just go down the line from light to heavy.
I mean, that can usually get you a pretty standard combo as well. I've also been wanting to get into Skullgirls now that they keep adding new characters. And
Right? That is the
not
most
there.
shocking thing to come out of 2020, or 2021, is that they added Annie the Girl from the Stars, the character I wanted, but because I didn't participate in the Kickstarter, right? And I wanted her after I found out about her, and now that she's a playable character, I'm like,
I mean, do
5 years after I stopped playing.
we just go in now?
I-
It's not
I-
hard to get back into it.
I don't have a stick though.
You don't need one.
I know, but I hate controller. I hate controller for fighting games.
Use keyboard.
You know what? You say that. I used to.
Yeah, I use it. I use a keyboard for Street Fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do keyboard at when I was playing at school.
How did you get away with that?
What?
How did you get away with playing Skullgirls? Like, were you in class?
No.
At
That
school,
was
though.
I played Skullgirls at lunch. Thank you very much. I played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and other things like that in class because it was a lot more subtle.
How did you get away with it?
Yes.
Did you not?
I sometimes didn't.
Did they care?
No.
You went to a fucking weird school, dude.
I went to 2 weird schools. Well, this was in high school.
Your high school was a lot weird. Colleges are allowed to be weird.
Yeah.
Public
Well,
education.
especially
should
my
be.
college, but that's because that college is a scam.
That's true. That's extremely true.
Yes.
Oh, that's just the end of the level? I see why they put the big ring in later games, is because they need a way to be like, over.
Here it is.
Yeah, not bad.
Figure it out.
Or the big Eggman.
Weird ass Eggman looking thing. What are we talking about?
My school's being weird.
Nah, let's go back to school rules and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, cause like I said, I have to get this off of my mind, otherwise I'm always gonna go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an issue. That is the dumbest looking thing. Oh no.
It's a penis.
It's a cock and balls.
It's upside down, but it is definitely a penis.
Does he know? It turns upside down, doesn't it?
I mean, it's his dick and balls.
I don't like that.
Right there,
I don't like any of that.
Is
I mean,
Sonic
you
gonna
could
go up?
100% imagine the Eggman coming out of the cockpit just like, "Behold, Sonic! I have
Well, that's
made
why they
this
call
in
it
the
a
shape
cockpit.
of my cock and balls." Sorry, what? What?
I said that's why they call it a cockpit.
You were a child.
Yeah, I'm an internet funny man.
I don't... How are internet funny men perceived in society these days? My mind's stuck in, like, 2008.
I think
where there was
as long as you're
like,
not at VidCon, it's embarrassing. Or you say I'm a producer, like Jesse Cox did. Okay.
I do remember him mentioning, like, if he's ever in, like, LA area and, like, picking... I mean, he lives there or something, but, like, if he's, like, a
He's trying to get a date.
Uber, he's trying to get a date, he just called himself a producer.
Yeah, easier.
I don't blame him, actually. I would have some hesitation if I were dating someone. They're like, I am, like, you know...
Unpopular
someone
on the
online.
internet.
Yeah, that's not for anything about them. Somewhat. But more so for any group of people that would then I'd have to deal with, right?
Yeah. That's why I appreciate the James from the Odd Ones Out being like, I like hiding the fact that he has a girlfriend and then referring to her as Jiff.
That's pretty good. I think Prendor does a similar thing where he just calls his significant other Toaster Woman. With no context of why that I know of why.
Well, she's the Toaster Woman. There's no explanation needed.
It's true. That's it. That's just who it is. That's all you need to know, and all you will ever know.
And then you got Cinnamon
It should
Toast
be illegal
Ken.
to be fucking weird on the internet like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but I think it's very weird with how people react to like any sort of thing with anyone famous. Like, I'll have to mention the one that immediately came to mind off of this because that's just people being extremely weird.
Okay.
Like that one, that was a case of like, you guys are gross.
Is it Chris Chan?
No, surprisingly.
It really is a surprise.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Like that's also very disgusting. But this is.
But in a very different format.
This is
What was the other one you mentioned?
weird. I don't know. I didn't have another one.
Oh, I thought you had a second one. I mean,
No,
there's
that-
like I don't actually know if it's that big. Every once in a while, I get bored at work, and I'm just like, I don't know what kind of look at, and I'll just see like on Twitter or something, people being like, "Oh man, dream stands are kind of crazy." That's probably true.
The problem with Dream Stand specifically is that he doesn't condemn some of their actions, which are like, hey, you go to the police for that.
I don't know if it's just a case of there's a lot to condemn, if that makes sense.
No, he straight up encourages it.
Oh, okay, well, fuck. Why?
Yeah, no, I have a big problem with Dream, and that was from the speedrunner thing, but now it's worse because of this.
It's like, there's definitely, I feel like there's, actually, no, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about in a moment with famous people. I don't know why we still care about famous people at all at this point. Does that make sense?
When it's so easy to become famous, name any internet example, it's so strange to me because like I haven't been famous myself on the internet, and I can't list which mod it is, but I at one point had a popular Skyrim mod with like well over 10,000 subscribers, and that was really neat. But nobody knew who I was.
Yeah.
And it's not even my account. That's why I can't mention it's me.
That's also true.
Oh, okay.
That's it. He just fucked you up there.
I don't like it when I die to this boss because I fell off. Like, can I say that?
That's why he got the cock and ball, dude.
Well, I shouldn't be able to get comboed. How's that?
Don't get comboed. Just don't get hit. Jokes aside, I mean, like, not only in terms, like, I was kind of ignoring the internet aspect, like, actors and whatnot.
But yeah, well, I mean, this extends to, like, normal people, like, I say normal, but, like, more, or I guess less, like, fame-involved people. Also, a lot of actors that we know today are actually just children of previous actors that we don't talk about. So
Really?
they were, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
creepy. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, I was able to do it, so we're just gonna make you famous too, because it'll be easy to make you rich.
You've had your fun.
There's
It's
a
true.
taunt button?
I just a dedicated taunt button. That is actually something very like for Sonic.
Better get going.
Do you know how long I've been playing this game and had no idea?
It could be a mod. It could be another mod situation.
I could check the mods list and tell you, but
You can make it through here.
Either way, I can't see any interest in caring so much for so long about it.
it's very toxic.
It's just weird. Like, I get bored. I do get bored.
I get
Even
bored
with
with
scandals
watching
and whatnot,
the same
it's like,
famous
yeah.
people.
Famous out of touch person is out of touch. We're not surprised. They're gonna say
Yeah.
a dumb thing because in reality right now they're pretty stupid.
There are a number of normal people who are incredibly out of touch. You should teach them because that would be the correct thing to do, especially if they do end up getting famous. They don't
never
look
gonna
weird.
That would
Like-
take.
Like, do you know how many people I've talked to who have admitted to me they shower like twice a week?
What?
It's only 2, but like it's still way more than it should be.
That's still a large. Why?
I don't know. And like,
Like,
if you want to
okay.
do every other day, that's fine because some people do that for skincare. But more than once every 1 or 2 weeks, 'cause that's extreme. And they were wondering why their friends don't talk to them.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I was
guys.
like, I don't choose to associate with this person.
Yeah.
They seem to think I'm their friend, and I'm like, you need
it's
to
a Sonic
understand.
situation.
You need to understand that. I obviously haven't done anything, but I've
He's
gone
gonna
out of
blast
my
into
way
you. Don't forget.
to never say anything friendly to them.
Oh man, it never feels good when you're in that situation.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm keeping my distance as much as I can.
Hey, I'll play with
It's
you
that
some
thing
other
where
time.
it's like, I don't know, is this person gonna snap and be fucking crazy?
Yeah,
I don't want to deal with that.
like, it's not my problem.
That's also true. It is not your responsibility whatsoever.
But like, if your friend is being like, "Hey, I think it's cool to disrespect, insert minority," you slap them on the side of the head and say, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yeah.
Maybe don't slap them on the head, but I don't know.
I mean, we're hitting very basic facts here.
Yeah, spray them in the mouth with dust off.
It is important to be able to catch that stuff early and be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, we had to distance ourselves from someone because of that kind of thing.
Yeah. That's a separate thing. Going back to also this is done. Wait,
Yep. That's
What happens
just the
now?
nature of Sonic. I don't know. Well, you have to sit through credits, I guess. So put your hands together, cross your legs, and let's just poke it in.
I'll go back to what I was talking about because it involves the stream we did earlier somewhat.
Oh? Persona 4?
You were playing Persona 4, you're talking to Apple Kid.
Apple Kid?
I should probably explain the band girl.
Oh, reset?
No, but the one in band.
Oh, Ayane. Yes.
Yeah, Apple Kid.
Cause she's fucking red like an apple.
I don't know. I just looked at her one day. I was like, "That's an apple."
This is on the level with people calling Jimmy is here a tomato because his face gets red.
Poor Jimmy, dude.
I know. It's because he's trying to hold in laughter usually, though. But they'll start spamming the tomato emoji. Go on, sorry. I'm going off the rails.
It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Tomato Kid's whole like arc was that they were too concerned with other people thought and didn't want to cause
problems in favor of themselves.
Yeah, and they were like, "Fucking, I'm gonna be more selfish now."
Yeah,
that's like a rule that I actually do think applies to like
personal stuff. Like here, my thought on it is, if it is something that is going to negatively adversely affect you, don't take it. But if it's something like that guy crashed on the side of the road, you might want to pull over.
No, I mean like well, yeah, absolutely. But in terms of just looking out for your own self-interests more, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where people are like, I didn't want to, even if you're like, even I do this, right? You're like at a restaurant, like your order came in wrong. You're like, well, maybe I'll just deal with that. It's like, why the fuck am I dealing with it?
I paid for this.
It's their job for me to be like, hey, I'm sorry, but like, this is your own order.
Yeah.
Being selfish about something, about your own interest, is not the same as being a dick about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can approach a situation or any other situations and I'm like, hey, like, I don't want to do whatever, or like, hey, this is a wrong thing. You don't have to come and be like, fuck you. It's like, all right, well,
yeah,
you're just being a jackass for no reason. Now you're making it harder for you to get stuff.
Yeah, and
people want to do things for you when you're all smiling and happy at them.
That is exactly why I'm always nice to my waitress or waiter, is that I'm just like, they are having the hardest day of their life every fucking day because cooking is shitty, and I've been in the kitchen and I hated it. You want to know what they defaulted me to doing? Salads and soups. You want to know why? I had a breakdown trying to figure out the fucking tables. I worked there for a week. They're like, why can't you get this map down? I'm like, because it's upside down and I have ADHD. Like, when I look at something, I think of it from this perspective of which way I'm coming out the most. You know? Like, if you're in a fucking building and you go to the receptionist and you say, which hallway is this down? And they tell you the east wing, I'm going to slap them and say, which way, left or right? They will say forward.
You're in a slappy mood today.
I know. Today's slap day. It is just so fucking annoying for something like that, because they had it set up like a bird's eye view with the kitchen in the top. If I was setting up that map, I'd put the kitchen in the bottom because I'm coming out of there.
They really had all the power and didn't want to use it.
I know. And I just looked at them and I was like, I don't want to do this because this is stupid. There's like 50 tables.
Why were there 50 tables at that place? I don't want to mention where it was, but like, there are really that many people eating there?
Yes. You want to know why? Because old people don't got nowhere to go.
Then they can wait for someone to figure out where the goddamn food goes.
I will say my favorite person that I worked with there told me how to fucking slack off. I was like, yes. You want to know what you do? Deliver things in the retirement home.
Sega.
What do you mean?
Because we did deliver like room service.
Yeah.
So what he would do is he'd get a coffee, the order, whatever else. He even got himself a cookie. He'd just go, and then he wouldn't come back for a while.
I like it.
I know. All right, so we did a good one. Which bad one do you want to do? We got
Oh, what
Tails,
was I signed up
Amy,
for?
and Big.
I thought you had someone who specifically wanted to do big.
That was... I don't know if we're going to be switching over to other people, so... I think I said I'd do Amy.
Let's go through.
So next time we'll do Amy.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one
man.
out there.